when you're doing retail, you know, the average roof is $15,000. The average roofing and siding project is $26,000 plus. These people have to trust you enough to put their own money in your hands.
How does that relate to somebody who doesn't feel like they're good with leads from marketing, but they are better with like door knocking, or going out and finding their own business? How does that relate?
Well, it's a completely different pitch. When you're dealing with door knocking, you're straight to the point. You're out there to give them a service, and that's it. You're going up to inspect it, find hail, sign them on, and you're off.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with retail, you have to take a lot of time and effort to build that rapport with these people.
Yeah.
And some people, that's not their strong suit, is building that rapport.
Gotcha.
Most of them, you know, with those folks, less is more in that sense, where they're not.
So those people want to be door knocking.
They want to be out, getting straight to the point, doing what they're good at, moving on.
And you'd say that's like basically maybe a skill set that some people might have that other people. It's okay. It's just different strokes for different folks.
It's just personality, or it's what they've been able to develop over their career. I think we all strive to be good at both, but some personalities are better at one than the other, and vice versa. So, what's weird about sales too is you go up and down all the time. It goes in waves. It's kind of nice when you see a week where you're getting a bunch of reviews on the front end. You can kind of reflect back and see what you might have been doing different from that next week where you didn't get any.
Yeah.
So
some of it your vibe. Do you think like when you're like mentally in the right place?
I don't know, man. It's weird. I'll go on 2-week hot streaks where it's just like I can't not sign any jobs.
Yeah.
And then it'll go down.
Yeah.
So I've tried to reflect back on what I did different, and verbally, body language. I don't feel like I'm doing anything different, but I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's got to be more of a vibe I'm putting off.
Yeah, I think sometimes like
people just pick up on the nuances, and it's something you don't necessarily recognize, but it's that vibe. It's like
when you start hitting, dude, then the other person senses that you don't have like a needy mindset.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. It's commission breath, but not.
Yeah.
You know, it's
it's
more
commission breath.
Just. I've noticed.
What's commission breath? Briefly.
A lot of guys that are paid 100% commission, worry about money. Obviously, you have no idea. There's no guarantee when the next paycheck is coming in. So when you haven't landed a sale in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it makes you pretty nervous, and you start pushing a little harder. It's like a hockey. I played hockey growing up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a hockey player gripping the stick too tight.
Yeah.
There's snake bit. Yeah, a lot of times they get that goal, and then you'll see they're starting to score again.
Yeah.
It's not any different in what I do. Sometimes you're just gripping the stick a little tight.
Yeah.
People pick up on that.
In my eyes, you're very successful. What is it? 1.2, 1.5. You're on your way.
1.43 right now.
We're on our way to possibly 2 million, right?
Well,
so what else would you say are some of the key things that have led to that success? And how could a roofing person, how could another roofing salesperson duplicate some of what you've done?
Being a student of the profession, you have to know what it takes to put a roof on, and you have to study it. When people drill you, there's some people that could care less what goes on with their roof.
Yeah.
But there's some people that have done their own research and they're testing you.
Yeah.
And it's those testers that you either try to BS if you don't know the answer, or you're honest with them and say, look, man, that's a great question. I don't know that answer. I'm going to go back and I'll figure out and I'll have that answer for you.
That's good.
Honesty is huge. And again, the knowledge base. When they're testing like that, you just know it. You can whip it out and you know it. So that's how
So how do you dig into like the knowledge? How do you, because you're not sitting out there putting on roofs, so how do you dig in to learn about those details?
Conversations.
Okay.
I've always been very...
So you talk to like Josh, or you talk to like the actual
or my roofers, or our GAF reps, or I'll refer to code books, or I'll watch YouTube videos. I'll watch the pages that were on our Facebook. I actually read through the comments and see guys go back and forth. So any chance I have to learn more, I'm just soaking that in, because it's just going to make me better at my job.
That's awesome.
And ultimately, for me, the better I am in my job, the more money I'm going to make.
Yeah. I love that. Be a student.
Yeah. As a salesman, sales consultant, whatever you guys are called, it's always best to stop out, visit the job on site, and say hi to the homeowners when you can. It's not always possible, but it's nice to the face that they trusted up front is also here during the process to answer any questions that might come up.
So lastly, what's something that you feel has changed from last year to this year? Something that you wish you could go to the beginning of last year and tell yourself, hey, do this and you'll get more sales.
I think my general vibe.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel a lot more laid back with people, a lot more kind of loosey-goosey.
So be laid back.
And they feel more comfortable when it's that type of environment. I'm just I'm very chill, and I kind of have this attitude where, look, man, if you don't want to go with me, it's all good. You know, I have plenty of other folks that are gonna want quality, and they're gonna want somebody that's gonna take care of them and build a long-lasting roof, and they're gonna be willing to pay whatever that costs.
All right, so let's say we're talking to like some new roofing salespeople. They're just getting started, or they're looking into it. Is there any final advice that you'd have for people that were on the beginning of their careers in roofing sales that you'd like to share with them?
Give it your all. Just go for it, because as far as I know, there's no other industry that you can make 6 figures with having no experience, and you can do that in the first year. Get in with a company that's willing to stand by you and support you and give you the tools to succeed, and you'll make it every time. You can't fail.
Thank you for watching. Will you do me a real quick favor? Will you hit the subscribe button below the video? Leave a comment, like the video to get more of this type of content. Hook better leads with hookagency.com.